一つの物語が終わるとき、私たちはその始まりを思い出す。
キアナ。
いろいろあったね。私たちは様々な場所に行ってたくさんの思い出を残した。お願い、もう一人の私。ゼーレ、ブローニャは会いに来ました。これが私とみんなの帰り道だから。
私たちが作れなかった未来を作りなさい。
見つけたわ、ゼーレ。見つけてくれたね、ゼーレ。早く帰ってきてね、キアナちゃん。姫子先生、約束はちゃんと守ったよ。私を褒めて。館長が過去を振り返った時、私たちはここにいる。でも今は新しい物語を迎えるための準備をする時だよ。
Greetings, captains! Welcome back on board Hyperion. Thank you for joining us to witness this grand opening of Honkai Impact 3rd Part 2. I'm your host, Ran. I'm a member of Honkai Impact 3rd Global Publishing Team at Hoyoverse. We have previously shared news about merging our original anniversaries into one celebration. And today, this special program will be the start of this grand anniversary. In response to your anticipation, and for this grand stage, there will be more guests in this program than you might expect. Apart from our colleagues from different departments, there will be content creators. There will be familiar faces known by our audience from different servers who will be sharing this special time with us. So, let's have friends here introduce themselves.
Hello everyone, I'm Kato. I'm also from the Global Publishing Team of Honkai Impact 3rd. Nice to meet you all, captains.
Hi captains, I'm Sign, a member of the Honkai Impact 3rd Global Operations Team. Today, on this special event, we're not here to talk about bugs, status updates, or hotfixes. Just think of me as a Santa Claus, here to bring you guys Honkai Impact 3rd goodies.
So does Santa Claus bring us any special gifts today?
Absolutely. Please stay tuned.
Thank you, Sai. Next up, we have our... Oh, looks like our cameras are unable to hold themselves back. No worry, let's recompose ourselves and give a warm welcome to Nicholas Dawej.
Hi everyone, I'm your old friend Nicholas Dawej. It's great to see you all again. We will be revisiting our past journeys together during this voyage and start exploring this new world, preparing for an entirely new adventure.
Dawej is right. On our journey to this new world, our anticipation for the future and the shared memories are all invaluable. And for me, I bring a special gift from our content creators. Let's unveil this exciting surprise together.
Hi, my name is Dish, and I've been a loyal Hoyoverse game player for a while now. I'd like to send a special congratulations to Honkai Impact 3rd for this incredible milestone on such a long journey. It's exciting to see this game still innovating and providing enjoyable content after such a long time. I hope captains old and new can enjoy Honkai Impact 3rd Part 2 and all the new gameplay and combat experiences, beautiful characters, and grand story that awaits them. And let's have a safe and joyful journey to Mars.
Hello everyone, it's Vinata from the global server. First of all, congratulations for Honkai Impact 3rd's Part 2! Yippee! It's been a really long journey. You know, remembering the second eruption, all the way to Seidei's rebirth, and so on. I just want to say that I am really proud of all of the characters that have grown and fought for us so far. So, let's share these moments together while we support the characters throughout the game. See you on Mars, Captains!
Honkai Impact 3rd community, how we doing? It's your fellow loudmouth Andro Dreamer. Hopefully you've been having a fantastic day. Happy anniversary to Honkai Impact 3rd and the entire community. We are about to go into part 2, and I cannot wait to see the brand new cast, but more than anything, we are about to see the legacy of Kiana Kasana, the main protagonist of Honkai Impact 3rd, for part 1, and everything that she fought for shines ever so brightly with the part 2 cast, and I cannot wait to see it. Thank you so much for having me. Cheers. Looking forward to seeing you on part 2. Have a fantastic day. Happy anniversary, everybody.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy Chaotic, and I'm a Honkai Impact 3rd creator over on the global server. Over the past few years, we witnessed so much as a community. From the very first moment that Kiana drops down from that airship, to the final moments between Mei, Kiana, and Branya as they fight together as one for the last time. It's stories like these that show the love, the hard-hitting love that Hoyoverse has for their characters in Honkai Impact 3rd. And with part 2 coming soon, I'm expecting new characters to fall in love with, fast-paced action combat, and, of course, hard-hitting animations to cry to. And remember to fight for all that's beautiful in the world. Peace out, everyone.
館長の皆さん、こんにちは。夢追いかけるです。普段は日本サーバーで崩壊サードをプレイしています。崩壊サード第2部おめでとうございます。第2部はやっぱり個人的には夢追い人、どうしてもシンパシーを感じざるを得ないですね。夢追い人とセナディア、コラリー、ヘリアたちとの関係がどう深まっていくのかというところが今から楽しみです。以上、夢追いかけるでした。
Hello everyone, I am Mori from the Mori's Honkai YouTube channel, and I am an SA server captain. I'm happy that I was there to witness Kiana's growth, her saving Fuwa, her transformation into Hirsch of Flamesane and then Hirsch of Finality. Her story has entered a new chapter, and so does ours. I can't wait to see all the new character gameplay and improvements that they will bring in part 2 over the next few years. That's it from me. Happy anniversary everyone. Bye.
안녕하세요 함장님. 히페리온 사랑방에서 더빙을 담당하고 있는 박유한입니다. 지난 6년 동안 함장님들께 붕괴 서드의 최신 정보를 전달드릴 수 있어서 정말 영광이었습니다. 그동안 막을 내린 낙원, 종언의 끝, 그리고 1.5버전의 완결도 저희가 함께 봐왔죠. 이렇게 아름다운 소식을 전해드릴 수 있는 건 너무 즐거웠던 것 같습니다. 자, 2부 신규 콘텐츠와 아트 디자인 모두 기대가 되는데요. 세나디아와 다른 친구들이 세상의 모든 아름다움을 위해 또 어떤 스토리를 선회해 갈지 기대해 주시기 바랍니다. 붕괴 서드 파이팅!
大家好，我是大丸，是一位游戏实况主，也是崩坏3繁中府的舰长。崩坏3第2部终于要来啦！当初第1部看着切亚娜与其他人分开，内心是满满的难过以及不舍。但看到了崩坏3第2部的宣传 PV 影片之后，哇，不管是火星上的全新剧情，还有第2部全新角色的登场，都是令人感到非常非常兴奋的哦。好，那我们在此也希望崩坏3未来都能顺顺利利啦！崩坏3赞啊
Welcome back! Once again, thank you for all your support to Honkai Impact 3rd Part 2.
We truly appreciate every one of your well wishes. With your support, Honkai Impact 3rd will continue to deliver high-quality content to meet your expectations.
Apart from the content creators featured in the video, every Honkai Impact 3rd player is quietly shaping the game history, and I have witnessed it.
So, up next is...
I will be presenting the player data from the past year.
This year, we've been through Honkai Impact 3rd Part 1.5 story, which means the data we've accumulated should offer some unique perspectives, right?
Absolutely. Before we dive into the showcase, let's all look forward to seeing if your most memorable moments will be mentioned.
So, without further ado,
first, the battlesuit deployed in battles most in Part 1.5 was her share of truth. To be honest, not surprising to me. She's a real powerhouse, a versatile support even in tricky situations. Next, the most popular battlesuit of choice for Bridge interactive duty in Part 1.5 was her share of rebirth. Next, the most owned prime arm in Part 1.5 was Life Harvester's Path, Shared Destiny.
I have noticed two fun effects. First, they are both strong support characters. Second, captains seem to have a lot of love for Zeal and Bornea. I'm curious, apart from their combat abilities, do captains also notice and like their style and of course their cute expressions?
Let me add to what Kato brought up. The online chatter about Hearts of Truth and Hearts of Rebirth on social media indeed hosted a lot in their battlesuit styles and VFX. But you know what really stuck around? That's those one-of-a-kind, adorable facial expression of theirs.
Alright, let's come back to the fun facts. The main story plot recap the most important 1.5 was Together Again, stage 25 of chapter 39. The main story boss who has been defeated the most times on average in part 1.5 was Vita. She was defeated 2.02 times on average.
Looks like whether it's catching up with old friends like Kiana or facing up with charismatic antagonist Vita, they really strike a chord with the players.
Up next, which event had the highest participation rate in part 1.5? The answer is Captain's Ranch Tale. Seems like everyone's into this kind of life simulation games, so let's check it out. How much money has been earned by the richest rancher? The highest balance was nearly 34 million.
Oh, so it means like if the captain was playing the game every day, so this captain can earn like 800k every day?
That's a real financial whiz.
And for captain who planted the most massive crops, how many were planted? The captain managed to plant a whopping 35.
Basically, the captain used up almost all the plots we handed out.
That's right. Seeing the field full of gem crops gives that a wonderful feeling of great harvest. And now, how many 5-star gems have been synthesized by the luckiest captain? 4.
This is indeed the priciest, and of course it is the most exciting part of our minigame this time, because the cost of synthesizing even one 5-star gem is pretty costly.
Sure, let's check out. How many basic gems have been used by the most unlucky captain, who failed to synthesize even one gem, just like me? 616. This aligns with what Kato mentioned before, a substantial cost. Lastly, let's use Infinity Abyss as an example and delve into the battle data of captains. The total number of floors cleared by captains in Abyss of Part 1.5 reached a whopping 35 million. As for Nirvana tier that represents the pinnacle of combat skills, only 0.15% of captains reached it. Excellent.
When these two numbers are considered together, it's undeniably impressive. But I also discern a common theme in these numbers: grinding.
Aha, that's spot on. Here comes the knack. I like to engage captains and everyone present in a guessing game. Who is the most re-challenged boss in Infinity Abyss?
Otto? I find Otto quite challenging.
I would make a different guess. I would guess Pichaka, because dealing with a bleed valuable shield seems more tough.
Actually, the answer is HOD minion, and it's the one that appeared in version 6.8.
Oh, I know. It is all because of the art book events. Thanks to the event, we need to farm for more points than even ever more with this boss. You know, to achieve the promotion and also complete the mission.
You guessed it. It's now due to the difficulty. During the art book event, the competition in Abyss was indeed more intense than ever before, and the Legion Hersher naturally bore the brunt of this anger. Additionally, captains' interactions are not only seen in Abyss scars, their IDs are also very intriguing. Now, let's proceed to the next part, the interesting nicknames in Abyss and Arena. Captain nicknames in this part are all aliases. Any resemblance is purely coincidental. Some captains attempt to teach others how to get more points using their IDs. Some express their struggle with Abyss difficulty, and yet others use their IDs to encourage the captains who are just 2 points behind. Meanwhile, the captains below resolutely responded with their IDs.
It is so fun, and we also want to say thank you to all the captains for your hard work. Without you, we won't have such a lively and enjoyable gaming environment.
Yes, we sincerely hope that every captain can find their joy in the game. So that wraps up this year's data. See you next year.
Thanks to Shine's sharing. We're amazed to see how captains have mastered the game and came up with new ways to play that even our developers didn't thought of.
That's true. Honkai Impact 3rd thrives on your participation, which opens up a world of possibilities.
So, I guess with the increased freedom in our Part 2, captains should enjoy it even more, right?
Yes, we hope that Honkai Impact 3rd Part 2 brings a fresh dynamic to our community.
So, Dawei, speaking of Part 2, I guess our captains are waiting for a smoother adventure for us. So the rewards and the bonuses for Part 2, I guess it is on the way, right?
Sure. One of my missions here today is to share this exciting news. Next, Simon and I will introduce you to the bonuses of version 7.3, where the brand new Honkai Impact 3rd Part 2 stories begin. First, as captains delve into Part 2, they can participate in the login event to get a total of 10 expansion supply cards, 10 focus supply cards, and the S-Rank Valkyrie option.
It's worth noting that the options for the S-Ranker option now include HOT, Fallen Rosemary, and Ding Anchor. It will be a great chance for you to fill up your lineup or album.
Now, another exciting bonus. Captains will receive rewards such as Carly's character card, Carly's recommended weapon, and Carly's recommended stigmata.
Which means captains can grab the whole set of Carly's graduation equipment during the version event.
And there's more. Apart from the aforementioned bonuses, captains will also get crystals, the new material source prism, anniversary commemorative stigma, avatar frame, and amber, and a bunch of other rewards. For a detailed breakdown of all these bonuses, stay tuned for our community official posts and upcoming in-game announcements.
Thank you, Dawei. Thank you, Sai, for sharing these great bonuses with us. The Honkai Impact 3rd team sincerely hopes that all captains will find it even more joy in the new version.
Sorry for interruption, Yan. So I have a question for you, from myself and also from the captains that are watching this program.
Sure, go ahead.
I remember that you mentioned that there are other guesses, but look around, we just have 4 guesses here, just 4 of us. So where are the other guesses? I guess they won't pop up from the space, right?
That's a good question. Well, before I answer that, there's something you need to know. According to our bridge control, we're about to reach the warp point from Earth to Mars. And the guests you're talking about, they're waiting for us at the end of the warp.
Oh, so they are already on Mars waiting for us?
Exactly. You see, we actually are not the first group heading from Earth to Mars. But we've lost their signal for a long while, so I'm actually a bit worried about them. So once we land on Mars, the first thing we need to do is to search for their signal.
I really hope that they don't face any kind of problems.
Well, don't worry. Our landing technology on Venus is already quite advanced, so just take it easy.
Great. We look forward to seeing them.
Okay. Before all that, please everyone, get ready for the spaceship's warp. And to captains, we'll be out of touch for a little while. Please wait for our landing and don't go anywhere else. There's much more excitement to see later. See you shortly on Mars.
See you on Mars.
What's going on?
What's happening here?
Look, it is an asteroid belt.
This is so crowded. Are you sure it's okay?
The spaceship just got hit.
Hold on, everyone. Don't panic just yet. Chill out.
Engine system is busted. What do we do now?
No worries. Let me check the landing system now.
Warning, warning, severe spacecraft damage. There will be an imminent crash. Prepare for evacuation.
Evacuate? How do we evacuate in space?
The current situation. Can we still make it on Mars
Calm
now?
down. Please calm down.
Looks like I have to step in now.
Ouch, my back hurts. Are we already on Mars now?
Wow, look at this place. There's still room on the couch. Will there be someone else joining us?
Exactly. Some members of the advanced team actually arrived much earlier, but they got stranded in different locations on Mars.
Whoa, Dawei, can you use your superpower again to bring them back?
Sure. Leave it to me.
Oh! Why are we suddenly in a new place? Where is this?
Yeah, weren't we outside just a moment ago? Oh, Dawei, is everyone here now?
Yeah, that's right. Our home team is here. Let's have our 5 Vanguard members introduce themselves.
Hello everybody, my name is IslandXD and I've been streaming on YouTube for 3 years for Honkai Impact 3rd. I'm from New York City. And ever since I started playing Honkai Impact 3rd, I love the game because I get to meet brand new friends, amazing people all over the world. And I'm just super excited to be here because we're on Mars today. It's awesome.
Oh my god.
Hello， 大家好，我是懒猫，我是来自台北的这个舰长。那《崩坏3》呢，是我玩过最久的游戏之一，也是我最爱的游戏，甚至可以对我来说呢，《崩坏3》已经不只是游戏了，它已经是我生活的一部分。所以我今天特别高兴能够被邀请来到火星了。
欢迎来吧。
Hai semua, nama saya zkodla dan saya berasal dari Kuala Lumpur. I am very excited to experience life on Mars and am very grateful to be given this opportunity to attend this amazing event. Thank you so much for having me.
네, 안녕하세요. 저는 한국 서울에서 온 락동민입니다. 붕괴 서드를 즐긴 지 거의 6년이 넘었는데요. 이렇게 또 멋진 곳에서 함께 할 수 있게 돼서 너무 영광이고요. 함께 즐겨주신 여러분들도 너무 감사드리고 이제 6주년을 넘어서 이제 앞으로 더 큰 충격을 전해주지 않을까 생각되는데 붕괴 서드 이제 이 화성에서 시작되는 얘기 정말 많이 기대됩니다. 잘 부탁드리겠습니다.
ニーハオ、本日お招きいただいたことを大変嬉しく思います。東京から来ましたオタクの律者松澤千晶です。日本で定期的に崩壊サードの番組の MC を担当させていただいて、日本のファンはとにかくメイ先輩がキアナちゃんのことを大好きなのと同じくらい崩壊サードのことが大好きです。で、そんなファンの皆様の代弁者、今回律者として お役に立てましたら幸いです。ちなみに私は姫子が大好きなので、今日そこに姫子がいるのが本当に本当に嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。
Our Vanguard members come from different countries, but they've all traveled so far from Earth to get here on Mars for Honkai Impact Third Part 2. It's truly remarkable. Thank you all for coming. Welcome everyone.
환영합니다.
As you all know, our future story will not be unfolded on Earth, but on Mars. So we'll be meeting new companions with her.
Yes, at the start of our new journey, there will be 3 new companions: Cinderina, Helia, and Caroline.
哇，看造型，这3个人的风格就很不一样。那他们分别是怎么样的一个性格呢？
Well, Cinderina is very lively and cheerful. She's always full of energy, and she's really easy to get along with. She's like the glue that holds the team together. She's also quite easygoing, doesn't overthink things.
About Helia, she's a perfectionist, talented, straightforward, with a strong sense of pride, and even in crucial moments, she's your reliable friend.
So let me introduce Koali. Koali is a wildcat, like a wildcat. Yeah, she's very cautious and really hard to approach. And then she has another personality, which she can't stand there and then see others get hurt. She doesn't exactly look like human because she has a very cute, furry ears and a tail.
いや、レキュー3人とも魅力的で、早くお会いしたいです。
Well, it seems like everyone is eager to meet them now. Although we cannot meet them just yet, the actors for these characters have prepared their best wishes to everyone embarking on this new journey. Additionally, they've shared some behind-the-scenes stories. Let's wish them now.
これがペットを飼わない理由。ブラッシングに倍の時間をかけたくないんだ。皆さん、こんにちは。コラリー役を担当させていただくことになりました。相沢さやです。コラリーさん、見た目は小学生ぐらいで、毛も耳と尻尾がついたとっても可愛らしい女の子なんですけれども、他人に対してとても冷たく、どんな状況でも冷静さをこと書かないキャラクターになっているんですけれども、ツッコミをしたりコミカルなシーンもあったりする、たくさんの表情を見せてくれる魅力あるキャラクターになっています。詳しく知りたい方はぜひプレイして確認してみてください。崩壊サードでコラリーと楽しい時間をお過ごしください。
あ、来たんだね。火星にいても鍛錬を怠ってはならない。さあ、私と100回登ってみる？皆さんこんにちは。ヘリア役の近藤結衣です。ヘリアは仕事が好きで運動で汗を流すことが好きなお姉さんです。そんな彼女は常に努力をしていますが、それはすべて憧れのデュランダルのような優秀なバルキリーになるためなんです。現実世界ではこんなに努力家でエネルギッシュな人がいたらね、その張り切りすぎな姿にもしかしたら距離を感じてしまうかもしれません。でもヘリアには日常的な一面もあります。皆さんが読書、特に漫画に興味があるなら、本を通して彼女と仲のいい友達になれるかもしれません。見た目はお姉さん、でも中身はというところが彼女の魅力だと思うので、ぜひプレイしてヘリアに出会ってください。そしてヘリアの友達になってあげてください。以上、近藤結衣でした。はあ、
素敵な服。ねえ、今から動画を撮ろう。空中滑走とかどう？皆さん、こんにちは。セナディア役の鈴木みのりです。セナディアを演じることで彼女の元気を皆さんに届けられてとっても嬉しいです。オープニングで感じていただいたように、セナちゃんは皆さんの第一印象と同じで明るいムードメーカーでございます。毎日を楽しみにしていて、毎日が充実するように頑張る女の子です。ここだけの話なんですけれども、セナディアのボイスは
結構たくさんあるそうなので、いろんな時間帯で彼女と触れ合ってみてください。よろしくお願いします。こんな風に元気な女の子が辛いことを吹き飛ばして皆さんに幸せを送っていただけるように、祈っています。私も元気いっぱい演じたいと思います。よろしくお願いします。以上、鈴木みのりでした。皆さんがセナディアと一緒に崩壊サードで新しい旅を満喫できますように。
今回この話をいただいた時に元気な女の子で可愛らしくっていうテーマがあったので、それを表現できるようにちょっと女の子らしい動きを入れたりとか、ヨーヨーだけじゃなくて体の動きもこう大きくできるようにっていうのを意識してモーションキャプチャーに挑ませていただきました。モーションキャプチャーは今回が実は初めてで、そのゲームのキャラクターになるのも初めてなので、話をいただいた時にものすごい嬉しかったのと、僕ができるのから大丈夫かなっていう不安があったんですけど、今日こうやって皆さんと一緒に協力してできて本当に嬉しいです。で、自分のキャラクター、この僕の動きがキャラクターの一部に反映されるっていうので、めちゃくちゃ楽しみです。
So, what do you think? Do you feel like you know Senadina, Helia, and Curly a bit better now?
Each of them has a unique personality. You may only understand them a bit just by mere descriptions, but adding voices to their characters really brings out their personality.
Just like the voice actors' wishes, we hope you will have a great time with them.
And you surely will. Speaking of having a great time, even though we can now picture them in various settings, it's hard to imagine them interacting in any specific setting.
And guess what? Our new companions are excited to meet us too, and they've sent us a video to say hello. Let's see what they're doing right now.
Yosh! Yosh! Yahoo! ねえねえ、2人もここにいたんだね。すっごく可愛いぬいぐるみをゲットしたんだ。色も私と一緒。触ってみて。早く早く。持ってて。
ありがとう、セナ。
遠慮はいらないよ。ねえ、ゲームしようよ。一言である人を表現してみんなに当ててもらうの。どう？興味ある？やってみる？
何の意味があるのかわからないけど、他にすることもないし。
本当のことを受け入れられるなら。やった！じゃあ私から。元気な子でスポーツと流行り物が好きでいつも笑顔。楽しいふりをする人か。もう少し考えて。
セナ自身じゃないの？
ピンポーン、正解。
次は私だよ。自分で考えるタイプで冷たく見えて。
あ、わかった。無口で無感情。でもコラリーは本当は熱いタイプだよね。私の番。ルールを守るタイプで仕事を丸投げしていい相手。わかった。頼もしいお姉さんみたいな人。ヘリア。やっぱりわかりやすい。
むしろあんたの悪巧みがバレてるんだと思うけど。
さーて、私たちの次は桜花を紹介するね。みんな一緒に来て。早くついてきて。やっほー。 目の前のものが気になる？じゃあこのセナディアが案内してあげる。まずは桜花にようこそ。綺麗な街でしょ。この建物はアンカビル。商業施設、行政サービス、各種の研究機関がある中心エリア。今私たちがいるのは居住エリアだよ。生活感があるよね。ここの椅子は休憩に使えるし、周りにお店もたくさんあるんだ。例えばあっちのレストラン、すごく美味しいよ。あとここ、最先端のゲームセンターなの。そうそう、見せたいものがあるの。ついてきて。足が速いね。はい、これが私が話してた週末のアンカー。ごめん、大丈夫？アンカーが光ってる？前回のよそ者の来訪から100年くらい経ってるはずだよね。さてと、巡ってくる幸運、それとも逃れられない運命か。
So, how about that? Even though it was a quick tour, the cities on Mars are quite beautiful, aren't they?
Exactly. I want to travel in person.
But I guess we won't be so satisfied enough because we just take a very quick glance on many places during the tour.
Exactly, and just like Senadina said, both places look very lively, and interacting with the locals, it looks very intriguing.
When you go there, you can run and jump around the cities. There are actually many more places to visit for you to explore. Like the shops Senadina mentioned, you can visit them and look around.
그러면 이 세나가 앉을 수 있는 의자도 많다고 했는데 저희도 그럼 이 게임 속에서 앉을 수 있다는 뜻인가요?
Yes, there are some places allow you to sit down and take a break. So don't hesitate to try when you find a chair. There are many places waiting for us to explore in the city. On top of that, the movement will be more flexible. For example, if you are far away from stairs on very high floor, you can just jump down as Senadina did. But not all places are safe to jump from, and that's for you to discover. And as for the distant destinations, you can be teleported by the portals.
That's really convenient, but it seemed like there were two different cities. After being completely knocked out by Senadina, you woke up in a place that had a different architectural style?
Well, you're right. The city Senadina showed us is called Oxia. It's more modern in its overall style. And the buildings that look different from Oxia belongs to Langqiu, which has a more historical feel to its architecture.
但除了欧夏跟廊丘以外，火星上应该还有一些其他地方吧？
Of course, there are more regions we haven't shown yet. Martians call their planet 洛星. In Dreamseeker's room, there's something they call 洛星 globe. Look, here it is. It's somewhat just like our globe. We will have more regions to explore in the future.
楽しみ。 ですがこう火星の景色もいいんですけれども、I want to fight セナたちの戦う姿も見てみたいです。
No problem. I believe everyone watching is so interested in that too. But we can't really fight on the current situation, right?
No way. Are we going to experience Dawe's superpower teleportation again?
So
A new space.
at this moment, let me and Sai handle the introduction part.
Leave it to us. First, let's give a quick overview of the part that everyone is most interested in. Synedina is an ISD-type lightning elemental character, and her weapon is a Yu-Yu ball around her fingertips. Synedina's attacks can level up continuously, allowing her to execute various forms of moves. At the highest level, basic attacks also deal increased damage. When casting ultimate, Synedina can swiftly move between enemies, dealing with damage and triggering time-frozen domain.
Hylia will use dual crossbows, and she is mag-type and lightning elemental. The dual crossbows enable her to perform different forms of long-range shots. Hitting enemies allows Hylia to accumulate rapid shot energy. So with enough energy, she can unleash more awesome shots. After casting ultimate, Hylia throws a grenade that immediately explodes, dealing lightning damage.
As for Coralie, she's a Psi-type and fire elemental. Despite her small stature, her weapon is a huge hammer almost as tall as her. She can continuously accumulate energy while attacking to unleash more powerful attacks. When casting ultimate, the thrusters behind the hammer propels Coralie towards enemies and triggering a large-scale explosion.
In addition to the basic combat mode, all characters in Part 2 can jump in any scene.
Exactly. This means they can engage in aerial combat, and some characters even have a full set of aerial moves, providing better means to deal with flying monsters.
And also the jump feature opens up new and different evasion options for characters. And monsters have adjusted accordingly. Alongside the basic attacks and vertical attacks, which can be avoided by evading, there are new horizontal attacks that require well-timed jump to evade too.
Don't worry about distinguishing between evasion types. You can tell the difference by colors. When facing an orange line, you will be hit if you pull a regular evasion.
We also minimize the invisible walls that used to block captains in battle. While there are still mandatory battles in some places due to the bots, navigating through the maps will be much smoother.
Additionally, Part 2 introduces the Astral Ring system. After accumulating enough energy, characters can enter the brief burst mode. Alongside significant enhancement in stats, there will also be certain changes in the control method, making it more exhilarating.
For example, Synedina's maximum weapon skill will feature some special attacks. Coralie can continuously swing her hammer at enemies, and Hylia's continuous shooting will be stronger.
On the battlefield after the casting of entering Astral Ring time, did you notice Gem Seeker making an appearance? In the new combat system, Astral Ops will replace Elves, enhancing characters' combat capacity after activating Astral Ring.
So for monsters, they will become more expressive. When outside combat, they might take a break or entertain themselves.
And the monsters have become smarter. They no longer easily get stuck. They can actively seek paths and can even jump to avoid obstacles.
How about this part? Are your curiosities about the combat system somewhat satisfied?
With the explanations given before, I'm sure you all noticed that we made a lot of optimizations to the combat system and the monsters are enriched. And there are many changes that are hard to demonstrate it. So let's need you to explore on your own.
You'll find more thrills and require more skills. For example, monsters will now attack horizontally, so you can't really just evade randomly anymore. You kind of have to judge based on different colors before making your moves.
对，还有空战哦，刚刚你们有介绍到，只有部分角色会有全套的这个空战动作。那我们已经展示了这一个吸纳的部分，那赫利亚跟科拉利是否有呢？
I know. So among these all three, only Saladina has more special moves when dealing with aerial combat. So while other two they don't have, but they can still initiate an attack after jumping.
It seems like when facing flying monsters, it's better to use characters that are more adept at aerial combat. Otherwise, constantly having to press jump to attack can be very exhausting.
와, 그러고 보니까 지금 대부분의 전투에서 이 투명한 벽이 사라져 있는데 그러면 공격하고 바로 도망갈 수 있는 거 아닌가요?
Exactly. And the monsters on Mars have their own behaviors. Sometimes we'll come across a monster who is sleeping or playing catch with each other. Even though there's no need to go around, I bet many players might just go around and play a prank on them, like running away after a prank.
That's what I would do. Speaking of which, I have a question. So in the demo, you mentioned Astro Op being in part 2, replacing the elves. Does that mean the elves that we collected so far is now kind of useless?
Not at all. The elf system isn't going away. And for the elves you already have, we'll make corresponding Astro Op versions for them, and they will have different skills in the new system.
However, if you still want to use the elf system as assistance in battle, just set a character from part 1 as a team leader.
And the Astro operating system is only activated when the leader is from part 2.
Okay, that's great. That's really good to hear.
Also in the demo, did you notice that? When switching the character, now they come from the side of the screen instead of above and below like before. Because we made specific entry and exit animations for each character. And there are more. Now you can easily switch the target with the light type of the joystick. And we've changed the button layout for easier control. I think these changes will be better appreciated when you try out yourself.
第2部のシステムが改善点というかパワーアップされていて、いや細かいところまで伺ってきましたけれども、もう本当にもうすぐいよいよ第2部が来るんだなっていう実感がすごい今湧いてきています。
네, 진짜 화성 정말 기대되고 지금까지 들은 거 너무 좋은데요? 이렇게 멋진 곳을 일단 빨리 우리 유저분들과 함께 구경하고 싶어요.
But hold on, before we set off, we've already gathered many captains who are filled with anticipation for this Martian journey. They've sent their best wishes and real-time manifesto for the new path ahead.
Let's take a look at them now.
Und selbst jetzt im Alltag begleitet mich vor allem die Musik des Spiels viel. Und ich zeige auch gerne mal hier und da einer Person ein Lied oder ein Video aus dem Spiel.
It had some real tearjerker moments that have really stuck with me over time. And I'm really looking forward to a little bit more of that from part 2.
I love seeing Kiana's growth, overcoming many struggles, going from a hot-headed Valkyrie to the beautiful savior that we know and love. Now we're entering a new era with new characters and new areas to explore.
50 souvenirs déjà, c'est impressionnant. Mais bon, l'histoire n'est pas terminée.
Exactement. On est encore reparti pour de très longues années, de très belles années tous ensemble.
It has been such a fun journey to play this game, and it is actually how I started streaming, so Honkai holds a very special place in my heart as it means the entire world to me and so many other captains as well.
Is one more point in the abyss, or 1 second faster in Memorial Arena, or in an area beyond the game, like many of my fellow content creators and fan artists. I look forward to seeing the fellow captains in part 2. As always, one more try.
Honkai Impact 3 nos ha permitido conocernos, jugar y completar este viaje juntos. Ha sido un viaje largo, lleno de cosas hermosas, que nos ha hecho llorar, reír y disfrutar de cada momento. Este viaje se acaba, pero otro nuevo nos espera. lleno de aventuras, misterios, sueños y mundos nuevos por explorar.
Honkai Impact 3rd é um jogo que é muito importante para mim, porque ele é um jogo que me fez ficar apaixonado pela sua história, algo que pouquíssimos jogos durante a minha vida conseguiram fazer.
火星での冒険は新しい世界、新しいキャラクターとすでにワクワクがいっぱいです。私が一番気になっているのはエルデシュヘリアさんです。足元のデザインが特に好きです。皆さんも崩壊スタート第2部で一緒に火星への旅を楽しみましょう。
สิ่งที่ทำให้เราเติบโตกันมาได้นี่ก็คือตัวละครเนอะทำให้เราอยู่กับตัวละครเติบโตกับตัวละครจนมาถึงเป็นเกมของ Honkai Impact ได้นะครับผมก็
Tumawa tayo, umiyak tayo, hanggang sa matapos na ang paglalakbay nila sa Earth. Pero di pa dyan nagtatapos ang kwento nila. Dahil pupunta na tayo sa Mars.
Mình nghĩ là không có cái gì mà có thể kéo dài mãi mãi được, và muốn phát triển lên thì phải có những sự thay đổi và cải tiến thôi. Nên cá nhân mình thì mình rất là mong chờ vào phần 2 của Honkai Impact 3.
Karena bermain Honkai Impact sudah 7 tahun lamanya, itu perasaan gue kalau nyimak story campur aduk ya. Mulai dari seneng, sedih, kocak, itu semua jadi satu.
앞으로도 매력적인 스토리와 발키리들이 정말 기대가 되는 것 같아요. 함장님들도 화상에서 함께 해야 되는 거 아시죠?
저는 꾸준히 무언가를 좋아한 적이 없어서 어딘가에 빠져본 적이 없었는데 공개 스토리 영상을 볼 때면 자동으로 눈가에 물기가 생기는 게 이런 게 빠지는 건가 싶었어요.
많은 함장님들과 아름다운 세상을 만들기 위해 함께 달려나갔으면 좋겠습니다.
崩坏3即将到来全新的开始，邀请各位与日后的新牧神伙伴们加入，在火星的旅途中一起并肩作战。
Also, auf Wiedersehen Erde. Hallo Mars.
Goodbye Earth. Hello Mars.
Goodbye Earth, hello Mars.
Au revoir Terre.
Et bonjour Mars.
Goodbye to Earth, hello to Mars.
Goodbye Earth, hello Mars.
Adiós Tierra, hola Marte.
Adeus Terra e olá Marte.
さようなら地球。はじめまして火星。
ก็บอกลาโลกของเรานะครับและสวัสดีดาวอังคารนะครับผม
Paalam Earth. Hello Mars.
Tạm biệt trái đất. Xin chào sao hỏa.
Ayo semua kapten kita ucapkan selamat tinggal bumi dan halo Mars. Sampai jumpa di Mars.
안녕 지구 화상 안녕.
안녕 지구 화상 안녕.
안녕 지구 화상 안녕.
再见地球，你好火星。
Captain on bridge.
Captains are setting off one after another, and back on Earth, we have got something special prepared for everyone.
As we embark our new adventure on Mars, I'm sure everyone is looking forward to some new equipment to improve their experience.
Honkai Impact 3rd will soon be released on Apple Mac, opening up more platform options for Mac users. Besides, we're now working with iPad Power to create themed cases and PC accessories. What's more, we've got an exciting collab with Razer. And we will have Bubble Tea collab in North America. So please stay tuned, Captains.
North America, let's go.
Okay, I have some surprises for you too if you are so keen on merchandise. So for those captains missed the chances to get the art book in the previous art book events. So now you have chances because you can get the art book in some collaborated bookstore in a lot of regions. And then you can both get the first or the second volume. If you feel interested, please don't miss these chances.
Yes.
And captains on the JP server, get ready for the second collab between Honkai Impact 3rd and Jigo. Numerous gorgeous merch await you in the future.
Okay, so on the KL server, Honkai Impact 3rd will kick off an exclusive collaboration with Daikon.
달콤? 오, 굉장히 유명한 커피숍인데 달콤이랑 콜라보를 하다니 진짜 기대되는데요?
Yes, and then we will bring it in spring. That means so near to us right now. So let's look forward to the surprise that Kiana and Eddie will bring to us. Okay, so finally, Honkai Impact 3rd will launch offline events in North America and also Thailand. So let's take a look.
ワクワクします。ワクワク。今日からもイエゴのキャンペーンをやっているお店を全部チェックしてオフラインイベントに備えます。楽しみです。
온 세상이 붕괴네요. 진짜 너무 설렙니다. 저도 꼭 달콤을 가봐야겠습니다. 너무 기대돼요.
And also, I'm curious about the collab products that Razer and iBuyPower will roll out. Furthermore, Captain's playing on the Mac. You can now enjoy Honkai Impact 3rd on the big screen.
The journey here wasn't easy, but we all eventually meet here in part 2 of Honkai Impact 3rd. Speaking of which, as both Vanguard and Captains, do you have any wish for this new journey?
I can't believe Honkai Impact 3rd Part 2 is just around the corner. And to be honest, I thought I was ready, but now it's so close, I'm super nervous, but also very excited. Now, probably one of the biggest things that I'm excited for personally is the story, especially with all the characters, backstories, exciting narratives that are very relatable to a certain degree, and their stories as well. The character stories I found really amazing. And I can't wait for my mind to be blown because every time we play Honkai Impact 3rd, they talk about science stuff. So this is kind of like a new beginning with story elements that we're somewhat familiar with, and I really just can't wait till I figure it out.
我自己也超级期待第2部的，因为我看过很多这个前瞻的这个影片，我都先去看。然后像之前有一部前瞻的影片，它就讲到第2部的一些渲染的光影啊，跟这个战斗的那个影片，我就看了超级多次，光那一支影片我看了超级多次。那当然我也自己也有一点这种小小的希望，我私心希望让这个第2部的这个角色可以多出一点这种兽耳角色，像克拉丽这种的，对不对？或者一些猫耳娘，哇，那就太棒了。
I can't wait to journey together with the new characters in the new planet Mars for part 2. Of course, I'm most excited to witness the background stories of the new characters. For example, Dream Seeker that was shown during the developer livestream. Just like Kiana, I'm certain that Senadina's character development throughout part 2 will be an emotional roller coaster ride. Her gameplay is also very interesting. The way her yo-yo is incorporated in her combat style is also very fluid and very fun. It was mentioned that the air combat will be highly utilized in part 2 as well, so I'm looking forward to that too. However, as an old captain, it is sometimes quite difficult to emotionally depart and move on from the old characters. For example, Kiana. So during this transition from part 1.1 to part 1.5 and part 2, I still wish to see some familiar faces such as Durandal, Murantao, and Yai, Mei. Maybe we can see them in the game for a short while? That would be very, very nice.
6년이라는 긴 시간 동안 붕괴 서드 1부와 함께 했습니다. 정말 길었는데요. 이제는 2부로 넘어가게 됐어요. 저를 포함해서 모두가 이런 긴 여정에서 정말 좋은 추억을 많이 남겼고요. 그리고 아직까지도 우리 모두 여러분들과 함께 할 수 있어서 너무 기쁘고 영광입니다. 그리고 이제 새롭게 이어갈 2부의 시작을 저도 함께 축하하고 좋은 이야기들이 함께 채워지면서 함께하길 기대할게요. 제가 6주년 기념 방송에서도 화성에 대한 안내를 조금은 해드렸었는데 그때 많은 정보를 드리지 못해서 조금 아쉬웠는데요. 그래도 저도 많이 기대가 되는 게 이 과학에 관한 상상력을 자극하는 이 붕괴 세계의 무대가 어떻게 나올지 저도 너무 기대가 됩니다. 이제 활력 넘치는 세나디아까지 함께 한다고 하니까 너무 기대가 되네요. 우리 모두 함께 기다려보자고요.
第1部となるこれまでは艦長としてさまざまなバルキリーはもちろんですけれども、オットーであったりケビンであったりエリシアであったり、本当にたくさんの出会いがあって、たくさんの気持ちをいただいて、たくさんの思い出を作ってきました。でその気持ちを胸に第2部は夢追い人となって火星に行くということで、これまでの愛の先に何があるのか、もう本当に今からとっても楽しみです。なので大好きな崩壊サード火星、もう期待が高まるばかりで、ちょっとすいません溢れてしまって、ね、本当に今日はありがとうございました。シェイシェイシェイシェイ。
We have traveled for more than 6 years with so many captains by our side, and some who temporarily left but still keep an eye on us. I want to tell all captains that Honkai Impact 3rd Part 2 is here. Come check us out. The story is just as thrilling. I hope Honkai Impact 3rd will witness your glory in the endless time ahead.
When I first heard about the plans for Part 2, actually speaking, I had my doubts. Indeed, there are challenges and difficulties during the development process. But when I tried the new combat system, I got a lot of fun, and I hope everyone can experience the same joy. It has been more than 6 years since Honkai Impact 3rd's global debut. It wouldn't have been here without the support of each and every one of our captains. So, when we celebrate the new anniversary and look forward to Part 2, I think it's also important to express our gratitude. The project team will continue to work hard to bring you new contents and experiences. So please look forward to the stories ahead. See you on Mars.
Well, I just found out my wish is much more alike as Yanyan's, but I'm speaking from the perspective of being a captain. You know, I have played this game for 5 years and 6 years, and I have a lot of old friends inside the game. And then they have played alongside with me for a lot of years, but some of them have left the game. And then, of course, they are busy on their work, and then they move abroad, and then they don't have time to stay with me and play the game with me. But I hope Part 2 can bring you some new experience. For example, the new cities on Mars, and then the new characters, and then the new combat system. They're attractive enough to attract you guys back to the game, and then experience the growth of the new characters, and also have some fun. Just like the good old days when we are at school, right? And then, so my wish to Honkai Impact 3rd Part 2 is that it is attractive enough to bring back our old captains. So how about you, Dawei?
It's been over 6 years since Honkai Impact 3rd made its debut. So when we first started building this world with my team, to be honest, I never imagined we'd come this far and have so many people joining us side by side. So I really want to take this moment to thank all the captains watching this live stream who are about to embark on this new journey with us. Without your support, we couldn't have reached this point. So I hope next year at this time, we can all meet again on Mars. So, see you guys in Honkai Impact 3rd Part 2!